Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. I haven't filmed in a while because I haven't had much to do to the car, but today, what is the date? It is October 24th and we're expecting our first snow tonight, so I figured, what a better time to raise the car up and put the winters on and just get ready for snow. But what we have to do now is the winter tires I'm gonna be running, they're not really winters, they're all seasons. So we have to go pick up the tires from his house. My stocks are also there. We're gonna load them up here in the Crosstrek and go get them mounted. And then after we get them mounted, then we'll work on raising the car up and getting all that done. So yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys along with me, show you my winter prep. But yeah, let's get going. All right, so I didn't film it, but we got the wheels and tires in the back of the Crosstrek. So these are my stockies. They have the Michelin Pilot 4S's on them. They're good summer tires, but obviously they're not going to do too well in the snow. I am just going to be running my stockies for my winters, and then we have the tires that we're going to be mounting on them. But right now I'm going to be dropping these off at Discount Tire, getting them mounted onto these, and then I'll show you these tires once they're actually on the wheels and we get to raising the car. Back in the garage, it's getting dark out, as you can see. I'm getting ready to jack the car up so we can raise it and put the wheels on, but first let me show you the wheels. I got them stored. So we have two different sets of tires. As you can see, this tread pattern is different from this tread pattern. So these, we have the Pirellis on here. So these are 235/40s. They're a bit bigger than stock. I had these tires laying around, which is why I am using these as opposed to like a 225, which is what we see here. As you can see, the difference in width is quite a bit. So we got the Pirellis up top, and then these are Falcons. They're just all seasons. I didn't want to run like a winter tire. I just prefer like an all season. So I just bought an all season. I just had to buy these two new ones for the rears because the other two Pirellis were just shot. And these ones are going to go on the fronts because they're a little bit skinnier. Started raising the fronts, so this is what we're sitting at now. I don't know if this is going to be high enough, but we're going to start here, and I'll show you the other side. Grab my spanner. And this is what we came from. So as you can see, this one is quite a bit lower. So I'm going to try and match this one up with the other, and then we're going to test fit the front wheels and see how well they clear the fenders. Got the height, I think, set to where it should be. So I'm going to grab the wheels and mount them up. Don't need that anymore. Got the nice lock key ones. Just getting the lock keys. So here's the end result. We are sitting pretty darn close to the liner. It's hard to say if we're gonna rub or not. On turns we might. The only way to really tell is to take this out. So that's this side. This side of course is about the same. This side's about a little more than a finger. I think this side's a tad bit higher. I'm gonna leave it like that. Here's a front profile, and we're gonna do the rears, and then we'll match them up and see how close they are, and if we need to raise a little bit more, we can do that. back, boys. It's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks since I last updated you. I finished up the car, and then it's been so busy I didn't have time. It was dark, and I work all day every day, so it's either I go to work and it's dark, I come home and it's dark, so I haven't had a lot of time to be able to show you guys the car. But I've been driving around like this for a few weeks, of course, like I said, and of course we haven't received any snow. If you look way up in the mountains, there's the snow. We got a little bit on the ground, but for the most part it's been pretty tame. But yeah, here's the car, and it is filthy. So here's the height we ended up in the front. I really don't rub in the front, which is kind of surprising because these tires are just so big. But really we just don't rub at all in the front. And then the rears, of course, it looks a little funky because I do have my rears rolled. And obviously with stock wheels, you don't need rolled rears. But it looks good. It's honestly not bad for the winter setup. Even though we haven't received any snow, I am still gonna leave it because it's just about, it's middle of November. Thanksgiving's next week, so hopefully we'll be receiving some snow in the December-ish, January-ish time, and then I'll actually get to put these all seasons to some use. But yeah, here is the full fitment of the winter setup. And like I said, it's absolutely disgusting because I just don't really bother washing it because it's always kind of wet and rainy. And I don't know if you could hear it when I was pulling in here, but the exhaust is starting to rattle. So I think the welds are just kind of coming loose or something, because these are just welded on, and these tips also are just gross. They haven't been cleaned forever, so I need to get this fixed. And then we do have some big things coming for this car, suspension wise. We are already on BCs, which are just super nice coils, so it's just another step up. So I'm sure you can guess where we're going from here, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's the car. Sorry it took me so long to update you guys, and I haven't been posting a lot of videos because I really don't have much to post, especially when it's cold and there's just not much to do. I do want to refinish the wheels because, as you can see, but other than that, she's all done and ready to go for the winter. And that is gonna conclude the video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. All right, let's see if we can't get some exhaust crackles for the boys. All right, I'm gonna roll these windows down. Let's get some crackles for the boys. Oh yeah, crackles for the boys. Yeah, just some good crackles.